Yo, what's going on, guys? It's King Terrell here with a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Apex Legends' new legend, Loba. Although she's been out for a few days, I have a pretty decent 10 kill 3k damage game with her from the day she was added. Before we start, I apologize for the glitches in the video. For some reason, my capture card messed up while recording, but it was a good game anyway, so I try to put as much good footage as possible, so please bear with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with a friend to show your support. Now without further ado, let's dive into the video. Our new support character Loba has a very unique set of abilities. Her passive, Eye for Quality, allows her to see epic and legendary loot through walls. Her tactical, Burglar's Best Friend, allows her to teleport to wherever she throws her bracelet to. And her ultimate Black Market Boutique allows her to place down a portable device that lets you teleport nearby items to your inventory. Everyone who accesses the black market has a limit to 2 items. In my opinion, I feel like this is balanced. It's not too overpowered and it's not too weak. Because her Eye for Quality, that speaks for itself. You know, she can see legendary epic items. You know, depending if it's a smart player or not, they could just land on the armor, but that doesn't mean that a skilled player who gets that armor wouldn't just die off. So however you want to look at that, I don't see it too overpowered. I feel like that's alright. Burglar's Best Friend, I feel like that's very balanced. How they did it is to where she can only teleport every 25 seconds, I believe. And once she does teleport, there's a 1 to 2 second delay until she could use her gun again. So unless you know how to strategize and correctly use Burglar's Best Friend, is not overpowered. It's very balanced in my opinion. But hey, that's however you want to look at it. I think teleporting, or how they did it at least, is very balanced. And Black Market Boutique, that is also very balanced. Because they didn't make it to where once they teleport every item to the game, they could just select everything. You can only choose 2, so you have to choose wisely. You have to strategize. With her abilities alone, I feel like she's very balanced. Now, if there was any flaws that I think I would say her abilities has, her ultimate. I feel like 2 items is a little low. In my opinion, I would think 3. I think 3 items is the perfect amount that a player should be able to teleport to themselves. 2 isn't too bad, but I found myself in instances while I was using Loba where like that 1 extra slot would have really made the difference of whether a fight would have been won or not. Now, I don't know if that will make it a little too overpowered, but how I think it is now, I think it'll be very helpful. That is the only flaw that I see in her abilities, in my opinion. Now I'm going to be touching on the comparison between my old main Wraith and my new main Loba. I feel like, honestly, Loba is good enough to be my new main. And the reason why, especially I made her my new main, is because my old main Wraith, I tried to play with Wraith exactly how Loba is fit to be, or how they made Loba to be. I was someone who likes to loot up quick, get as much loot as possible, then pick off the first 2 to 4 people that land with me, then go on from there. Now Loba, that matches perfectly. Now I'll explain to you why. The passive ability, Eye for Quality, I can land to wherever the good loot is, which allows me to pick off the easy 1 or 2 people, then boom, there's that. Or even if I don't land with good loot, I could easily use the tactical Burglar's Best Friend, teleport to wherever the people are, get off the easy 2 kills, boom, easy start to the game. I used to do that with Wraith, but it was a little bit more difficult because if I landed somewhere, it would be RNG. I wouldn't know where any of the good loot is, which sounds a little cheat, but hey, they're the one who put it into the game. Wraith, I would land, and whatever loot I would try to scavenge, I would try to fight off the first, whoever people I seen. With Loba, since I have that good loot, it will make those first fights easier. And with the Wraith's ability, where she teleports into the void and she moves a slight bit faster, that tactical ability, that is exactly how I use that tactical with the Wraith. With the Wraith, I would try to use that and get to high places without getting shot at. With the tactical ability on Loba, I could just teleport there instantaneously. There's no getting shot at. I could just teleport behind cover. Boom, easy 1, 2, 3. What I will say is that I feel like her tactical reminds me a lot of Wraith's ultimate, which is also, it's like a 2-in-1. It's a double whammy. I feel like I could just teleport to wherever I need to easily, and I teleport from one place to the other. it's just not free of will. And Black Market Boutique, to me, I think that's the better ultimate, in my opinion. Now, for team-based, I feel like I think the Wraith's ability is better because, teleport, everyone can teleport. So if you know how to strategize properly, then the Wraith's ultimate is definitely better, and I feel like I learned how to use it. But the Black Market Boutique, that's also really good. Say for instance, you're in a final ring and there's loot everywhere, you're out of ammo. You put down the Black Market Boutique, boom, instant ammo for you and your team. And you could also collapse it, disable the ultimate so enemies can't use it. I feel like if you know how to perfectly use that Black Market Boutique, it is a very viable ultimate. And in my opinion, that is better than the Portal, and that is why I switched over from a Wraith main to a Loba main. Now I want to talk about the comparison between Loba and other characters besides Wraith. Is she as viable as per se a Gibraltar or a Caustic or a Pathfinder? In my opinion, I think how they did it, perfect. Loba isn't overpowered. I'm not even going to say Loba. Every character this season with the nerfs and the buffs they did, everyone is perfectly balanced. For example, the Pathfinder nerf. Everybody's not just slinging around like Spider-Man anymore with that grapple. The time was perfectly needed. I found myself last season chasing so many Pathfinders. It was ridiculous. I felt like I was facing Spider-Man. What is a Wraith teleporting gonna do against a Spider-Man? Like, come on now, let's be realistic. Now with that slight nerf to his grapple time where it's extended, bye bye chasing Pathfinders. Honestly, that was one of the most annoying things that I could have found about last season. The nerf to Caustic, thank God, because I'm gonna go on a little rant. Caustic was so overpowered. I always said that. If I wish I recorded last season, I would have complained about Caustic so much in almost every Apex video I ever released. It was ridiculous. Even when my teammates ran Caustic, I found myself getting killed because I was like, it didn't make sense that teammates was affected by a teammate Caustic's gas. It was just dumb. Now that that's nerfed, I'm glad. And also that stupid meta where you would play a Caustic would place a gas trap in front of a door. If you open a door, it won't just set off anymore, which I'm very glad. Perfectly nerfed, in my opinion, not as overpowered. Now, he is still a little annoying to go against, but he's not overpowered. And, who else? Mirage. The Mirage buff, I think that was needed. I think he had a lot of potential in what he did, or what they did to make him a little bit better, was actually incredible. Now, a little too old. Not OP, but it's just, is it really like necessary for him to be able to control that many Mirages? That's kind of unorthodox, but once you play the game, you'll be able to tell the difference. So I guess it's a pass for Mirage. He's not too OP, but I will say his improvement, his character development was amazing because he used to be horrible in my opinion. But look at him now. He's actually good. So congratulations to all the Mirage mains. You have a good main now. But another thing is, now with all these buffs and nerfs that they did in the game, there's a lot of new meta changes. Everybody's not running the same things like how they did in Season 4, for example. Everybody's not running a Pathfinder and Wraith or a Caustic or Gibraltar. They're switching it up. And it's really refreshing. For example, in this game, my friend Jamari, he runs Revenant. That's his main. I run Loba. Now, ironic how they don't like each other in the game, the storyline. But actually, and to be honest, the meta is really good. The death totem with the burglar's best friend, the tactical with Loba. You just pop on that death totem, teleport behind the enemy, boom. Easy kills or damage done. If I don't kill him, just go back, finish him off. It's really good, and I like to see the switch up in metas now. Everybody's not running the same thing. But overall, the basis of this video is Season 5, excellent. Kudos to the people at Apex for making a great season. Loba, great character. If you haven't used her yet, if you haven't used Loba yet, I suggest you do. Great legend. And her abilities aren't the only thing that's great. If you know what I'm trying to say.
It's time to stop!
But all jokes aside, yeah, like I said, kudos to Apex. Great season. Haven't played it yet. Come back, try it out. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll run Apex now. For the people who don't, that shouts to some of my friends who don't play. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friend to show your support. And that'll be it for this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.